Today's roundtable was to bring together local authorities to really examine what it is the pressures they're under and the kind of ideas that are coming up with all the uncertainties with the resource and waste strategy.
I think the common themes from today's discussions were mainly around the uncertainty, and the lack of knowing what direction we're going to be moving in was a real difficult thing.
Uncertainty is causing issues across the piece in terms of our relationships with the rest of the supply chain, in terms of our ability to plan investment.
The momentum is lost, and the momentum we had in 2018 is no longer there, and we need to build that up again.
So I think there was some optimism, and there's clearly an appetite to get on with it, but people just want to know what to do next and how it all fits together, all these different policy strands, how they all fit together.
We've had a 3-hour discussion today, and there were a lot of good ideas around sort of how local government can improve their services, but also around the funding situation we find ourselves in, which is not getting any better. There might be synergies, for example, by improving services, and ultimately, the more we recycle, the less our expenditure will be, especially when things like the emissions trading scheme come in.
Well, I think the biggest challenge for local authorities is the funding to obviously increase their recycling schemes. I'm not overly optimistic it's going to be there in the next 12 months.
What I'm more optimistic for is that we can actually start to make some real progress to create the right space for investment to come forward, whether that's unlocking local government funding to start delivering service changes, or even helping to invest in infrastructure, unlocking private sector funding to start bringing things forward. I think 2024 could be quite a crunch year for that, when the sector hopefully gets somewhere towards certainty on at least some of what they need to do and can start delivering it.